Okay, hello everyone. Hello, Kain-san.
Hello, Luca.
Okay,
It's
let's
great.
start.
Sorry, I
It's been
just
a while. Yeah.
saying in Japanese.
Okay, so let's start our PipeCD's public meetings. It's a third meetings, and I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so it's August 4th, 2023, and I'm Kenta Kozuka, PipeCD maintenance, and Kain-san is also PipeCD's maintainer. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about what to do in KubeCon and CNCFCon 2023 in China. We're going to have an in-person kiosk, and when is it? I don't remember, but we're going to have a in-person kiosk on 2 days, right?
Yeah, for KubeCon Shanghai this September.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
are coming to the conference. So feel free to join and talk to us. We'll be there. And unfortunately, we don't have any place to talk about PipeCD in the KubeCon. Our CSP is declined. But we are looking for a place we're gonna talk about and explaining PipeCD to in public places. So okay. So what should we do in person kiosk? Okay, at the
Yes.
first, we're planning to do a demo of PipeCD in person kiosk.
So today we will going to discussing about what to do in the CNCF KubeCon this September, right? Okay. So basically we have one in-person kiosk full time for 2 days. So we going to prepare something to show the user who visit us on the kiosk. And yeah, basically it's about, I think we can reuse slide or something that we going to prepare for I mean the slide I used to talk about PipeCD in the TIZ meeting, and some kind of I mean slide for showing what is PipeCD, how to get started, and something like that. And of course, is the in-person kiosk boost. So do we need? I mean, do you want? We are going to prepare bundle or something. Can we do that?
Do we have to prepare some what? I'm sorry.
The banner. I mean, the big picture or something like that. I mean, I'm not
The
going.
banner. Oh.
Yeah, I read in the mail that we can do that, but there is a limitation of the for the size of the banner. You cannot make it too big or something. I remember I did it before. I not really remember how it is. I mean, the limitation.
Okay, let's find out the limitation and what we can do. Because it's easy to create the banner and bring it to the conference. So
yeah.
okay, I'm
so
gonna
how about
type it down.
How about other thing we going to bring there, like sticker or I mean we are going to prepare t-shirts for the maintainer team and bring there or something.
Yeah, we have I think 50 something stickers right now. So is it enough to bring them to there?
Sure. I mean, maybe maybe we can, yeah, bring sticker for the user, and how about the t-shirt for the maintainer? Maybe it's kind of I mean, it's make us look more, I mean, what can I say? Maybe other project is prepare for that as well. I just get that. So for the maintainer who stay for the boost, maybe t-shirt or something is a good idea. I mean, you're
I think so,
have, you're gonna have some kind of iconic thing that stick into your body while you walking around, right? I mean,
yeah, let's
so
make that. Yeah, t-shirt
yeah, at
for
least for the
maintainers.
maintainer.
Yeah, we're going to take a picture there.
Okay,
with
just
a
nice.
t-shirt. Yeah, let me do
So
that. Yeah.
okay, so that's about what we bring to, and yeah, for the main thing, like what we are showing to the user at the booth, I guess some idea is we already have the live demo, the playground environment, so we can prepare a bit for that. And basically, I guess currently user can log in as the viewer, and they can seeing around, but they not really can do anything there. So not sure is a good idea to enable everyone to, I mean, one account, one application or something, so that they can actually create something there. Maybe if it's too difficult to make it be real, we can just, I mean, let prepare some kind of example, and let the user use our account there, and they can deploy something just right at that place. I mean, not just showing things, but make them can really create something.
Yeah, actually, we have a GitHub discussion about enhancement of playground, and I just proposed enhancement of playgrounds. An explanation is about that, and the user can create projects via form request, and the user can be admin of the project, and user can do anything inside a project. But we should set the limitation, as Kai-san said. Like
yeah, I remember this thing, but what can I say is for this discussion, we think that other people can, I mean, any people from the internet can just log in and do whatever they want. But what I mentioned here is the user who stand with us at the booth. I mean, at the in-person kiosk, they can use some kind of our prepare account to actually use PipeCD for their case. Like we prepare PipeCD, and they can actually use our account to deploy their application or something. Maybe just, I mean, not just random person from the internet, but the account that we prepare for. So maybe in that case, it can be better. Maybe it's, what can I say? It's not just must be the play environment. I mean, we can just prepare some standalone. I mean, just an independent environment, independent control plane for the KubeCon demo, and after that we can just clean anything, and it's lower the risk of changing too much on the playing environment. Like we can prepare KubeCon Shanghai.pipecd.dev or something like that, and it's point to just live just play and environment like control plane, and after that we can just clean all the cluster for the control plane, so everything on really. I don't want to change so much on the play environment, because the play environment must be stable, so that everyone from the internet can get in for that, even if something get wrong with what we use for the live demo in KubeCon. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
So basically, I think yeah, the control plane is not too costly, right? I mean, just the control plane thing, and we may let the user install the PipeCD on their cluster. Understand me? I mean, what I'm thinking is,
I understand.
we just prepare the control plane, and we will stand on the boost, and let, say for instance, we will register the PipeCD for the user, give them the PipeCD ID and PipeCD key, and after that they can use their computer to install the PipeCD that connect to our control plane, and they can actually install their application to their cluster, and seeing that it's work on our demo control plane. That would be dope, I guess, because they can actually use the PipeCD for their use case, and they can understand it easier, and we not have any risk. I mean, at least I think we have no risk, because we create PipeCD by ourselves. The only problem is maybe someone can create, say for instance, 100 of applications at the same time, but in such case, just their problem, because 100 of applications at the same time is not problem with the control plane, because it's just 100 of records in the control plane database, and it's not too much, I guess. The problem is the PipeCD computing, and the PipeCD computing is their own. They install the PipeCD on their own. We just we just give them the PipeCD ID and the key. So it's not running on our cluster, so it's no problem, I guess. That's what I'm thinking now.
I think it's good to have a deep independent environment for kind of workshop for KubeCon. But anyhow, we're going to need a playground that user can install their PipeCD, right?
Yeah, if they do not have any cluster on their own, or they do not, I mean, they can install it on their local, right? The PipeCD is just a binary, and they can install wherever they want. So I don't think it's that problem, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. So like adding a PipeCD to the playground is also kind of reasonable, because in the KubeCon, user can add a PipeCD. Also, anyone from the internet can add a PipeCD to playground. So
what do you mean? We do not allow the Shang people to create PipeCD on the playground currently.
Yeah, currently we don't allow anyone to add a PipeCD to the playground. But if we enhance the playground and we set a limitation to the playground properly, users, like potential users, can add a PipeCD to the playground, and that PipeCD going to going to be deployed in their local environment or their like public cloud or something like that. So if we enhance the playground beforehand, like we can use it for KubeCon as well. So is that
I think
good?
I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. What I think is, should we do that for the play control, for the play environment as well, or we just do that for the demo environment for KubeCon? I mean, if we just publicly make anyone from the internet create PipeCD for their own and let it be in the play environment, is a little bit hard to managing what it is and where to go. But for the live demo, we stay there, and maybe the live demo only be public for 1 or 2 days during the KubeCon, and after that we whip out everything, so it's not risky. Basically, I think I might understand that we want to enhance the playground environment, but I think it's not related to what we bring to the KubeCon. I mean, if we just if we can specifically what we want on the KubeCon, we can have a easier look to what we have to go and prepare for the KubeCon. So if your idea is make everyone that stand with us on the booth of the KubeCon can actually register the PipeCD for their own, then I think what we need to do is some kind of new feature like allow gender, have viewer, not viewer, have the editor permission instead of the viewer permission, like the currently in the playground environment, so that everyone who stand with us at the booth can log in and have the editor permission, and they can actually create kind of PipeCD for their own, and they can actually create application by their own without any supporting from us. So in such case, I guess we can release just a special version that have that feature, and that version will run on the demo environment, not playground environment. I mean, what I mean is just forget about the playground environment. We just let the playground environment and public it in the internet, but we create a separated environment called the demo environment, and we bring it to the KubeCon. And after 2 days of KubeCon, we give out everything of the demo environment. That would be safer. I think so. So what do you think about that? I mean,
I think it's easier for us to set up the independent demo environment for KubeCon, of course, and it's harder to implement the enhancement of the playground. I agree with that, but like if we implement to enhance the playground at this time, like we can use for KubeCon, and then we can use in the future, like for potential users. So of course it's harder to set up. It's harder to implement enhancement of the playground than setting up the demo environment. But do we need that anyhow?
We can reuse it later, right? I mean, what you mean is we just don't want to repeat everything twice. Understand that, but I just mean to that the current design of the PipeCD is not really support to make it publicly as an SaaS. So if we really go that way, we have ton of work to, I mean, reviewing about how we do to make sure that we did not have any problem if we public it as a SaaS, right?
Not exactly as SaaS, but we're going to implement something in playgrounds.
Yeah, is SaaS is SaaS. I think if we public it like that, it's basically have to be prepared well enough to be public as an SaaS, I guess, right?
Servicing the service is big deal, but what I'm proposing in that discussion is not that big. Of course, we have to think about lots of stuffs, but is it what we need right now?
Yeah, understand that. Okay, so we have to rethink about our resource if we go that way. I mean,
yeah,
make the playground environment just ready for even the before and after the KubeCon, right? Yeah, I'm still think that in Sakai we need a better way to managing the resource that be used by a control plane. We need a way to basically whip our application or limit the user. I mean, limit the viewer, the normal users who log in for privacy to use it as a demo. And I understand that, but yeah, it is a little bit costly on the designing and implementation. But yeah, maybe we can actually start thinking about that on the discussion, on your discussions. Okay, let's estimate it and write it to the discussion. And if it's too costly to prepare before the KubeCon, then we run back.
Just to make an independent demo environment.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's true. That's true. Let's go like that.
Okay.
So if we go for the demo and demo environment, then we just have to prepare a cluster for the control plane and prepare the control plane itself. And anyone who log in to I see, we can even just do it better. I mean, we can just create an GitHub team and add whoever stand with us in the KubeCon booth to that team, and that team will have the editor permission, and they can just freely to use the PipeCD in front of our eyes. So basically we can full control it without anything changed on our implementation right now. So the only thing we need to prepare is just the control plane and one GitHub team for that, and that all. I think everyone have a GitHub accounts, so they can free to use. Okay, so okay, I see. So in the case of preparing the live demo, separate environment is it's quick and we can prepare it in 1 day. So let's estimate for the enhanced playground, and if it is too costly, we can go back for the independent live demo solution approach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So next is contribution guide.
Yeah, the guideline for contribution. I think the current contribution guideline is only easy to understand with us, not for the newbie. I mean, even through just a little bit below. Can you just scroll a little bit below? Yeah, this one. Development. Just above this one. I mean, I understand that we have multiple components and each component have a different way to start it, but maybe it's just hard for the newcomer to just read through this one and go for the component and go back and forward and back. It's not easy to get start. So maybe we can just directly paste how to develop the PipeCD on your local right here. And kind of redundant. We store the way to get start bot from here and from the for the directory itself. So basically, this routing contribution guideline, we just have kind of the command only, just smallest possible command for them to get start running any component of PipeCD for your on their local environment. But for each directory, we have more complicated, like how to custom that in this case or in that case or something like that. We have two different versions of the how to start PipeCD on your local for development purpose, I guess. Because if the newcomer just read this file, they cannot understand how to make the PipeCD start on their own. So this document fails the mission of seeing that and follow that to understand how to start PipeCD.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like if we want to develop the PipeCD, we have to go to the README under the PipeCD, and we have to run control plane at the first, and then go back to the PipeCD agent.
The normal user don't even understand what should be start before what. You have to understand that we have to prepare the control plane first, then you have to prepare the PipeCD, and that totally leaked from the current contributing guideline. So the newcomer who reading only the contributing guideline don't even understand how to start the project. So it's hard for them to get started.
Yeah.
Something still leaked from our documentation. So maybe that is what we leak.
Yeah. If we can deploy all components with one command, it would be great. Like quick start, we can deploy all components.
I'm not really sure about that. If only for the purpose of running the whole thing at one, then it could be good. But what I mean is, you can read it from here. The development guideline is here, right? But you do not have anything that mentioned that you have to prepare the PipeCD, the control plane first. Then after that, you can run the PipeCD, right? There is nothing that write it directly here, right? So what I mean is, maybe user don't understand what is the component and what the component something in the big picture. So maybe we need some kind of graph and user who read the development guideline want to know that to make the PipeCD work, first you have to prepare PipeCD control plane, and you can use this command to start it. And after that, you can go for the directory itself to see more about how to use the command something. And after we prepare the control plane, next will be you have to register for the PipeCD and what you can to do that, and will be shown in the PipeCD README. So they go to the PipeCD README and read something, and after that just start the PipeCD. I mean something like that. I mean I think the contributor need the flow that they want read it, and they follow the flow, and they can make the PipeCD work as expected. But currently we do not have that. We just have a normal list of everything, and we expect that user will go for extinct and understand what it is, and after running that they will go back here and they have to understand that what will be next and they go for that component next and make it works by themselves. So basically I think there is no flow currently. What I mean, there is no flow currently, so they cannot understand how to actually start it if they do not talk directly with us as the maintainer. So I think that is the thing that needs from the contributing documentation.
Yeah, I think we need a third person who are not really familiar with PipeCD.
Maybe we can just talk this to the CNCF technical writer. I mean, he just told us that maybe we can walk him through the use once, and he may pointing out that what is the missed from the documentation. Maybe I mean maybe what he mentioned is about the use of the PipeCD. I mean how to use, not how to contribute. So we have to this for our own, but that kind of similar, I guess. User have to know the flow first, and after they know the flow, they can I mean playground with the source code later. But they have to understand the big picture and the flow first. Then they can actually touch everything else.
Yeah, definitely we need help from outside the PipeCD team. Yeah, I'm not quite sure like when we can get help from CNCF technical writers, because they seem too busy. Yeah, but we have to do that. Yeah.
Okay, so basically I think we miss is we do not have a clearly flow so that the newcomer can understand how they can actually get start to contributing to PipeCD. So let's try adding the flow. I mean, kind of guidelines so that they can follow that one by one to make every component start in the easiest case. That's what I think.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So we are running time. We are running out of time. So presentation review, public meetings in China.
Okay, so maybe we have to ask the KubeCon staff about where and what to do if we want to register for the public meeting or something. So maybe it's a little bit mailing works requires. Let's do it later. Okay, I mean, let's go and ask for that.
Yeah, it could be better for us to join the existing public meeting in China if we if we are allowed to speak and give a talk in English, it would be better to go local meeting as well.
Okay. So for the last one, we are currently work with the CNCF technical writer to make the PipeCD documentation a bit easier and user friendly. So let's wait for the output. I mean, maybe we can place the link here, right? I mean, I don't remember the
link the docs, right?
Yeah, link for the docs. This one. Okay. So anything else?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So thank you for today, I guess.
Yeah, thank you for today. We are looking forward to seeing you in China, hopefully.
Same here.
We have to get a flight ticket. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see you then.
Okay, see you there. Bye bye.
Bye bye.